I'm pressure washing. And going into this task, I was definitely more focused on the washing than on the pressure. So pressure, force divided by area. And that's super relevant, because the nozzle sprays over a greater area the farther away the nozzle of the pressure washer is from the surface of the bus. If I spray from too far away, it's kind of like just a heavy dousing rain that's going horizontally. But if I got in really close, I could actually remove a whole lot of the grime. And spraying up that close was kind of like writing with a really fine tipped pen. Very exacting, very accurate, but couldn't cover a whole side of a bus like that. No way. I can only pop up with this top right. This is Harry. I'm convinced that he can do absolutely everything, but he's also very efficient at pressure washing. So he was here to help me out, make sure that I didn't break anything or flood the interior of the bus. Speaking of the interior of the bus, this is what it looked like inside there. Water was splashing between the panes of the glass, and I pretty readily figured out that it was not in fact sealed, at least from water coming up and being sprayed with force up. So I think the normal use of the greenhouse should be okay. But for now, I need to step in, try to hold those windows as closed as possible without getting myself sprayed too much. The inside of the bus was a whole different scene from the outside of the bus, where it was misty and nice, that the pressure washer was spraying so forcibly on the bus. But inside, it was loud, and that missing window presented a whole separate problem. In advance, I had pinned one of those ceiling panels right up against the window to cover up some of it and maybe have some of the water be deflected and get it to bounce out and stay outside. But in the end, I really had to just physically unseal all the sections as the pressure washer was going over that spot. This is fun. I think I did this before it got too cold. Doesn't it? It looks great! Except for the windows, yeah. Might be an edgy and daring way, but efficient way, to clear off the top of the bus. Because with me spraying downwards, my normal force would be slightly reduced, and I'd have less friction on the bus surface. I felt pretty cool, to be honest. But later on in my pressure washing adventure, I realized that this standing on the front of the bus wasn't even approaching Harry's level of daring to get the job done. So beautiful up there. The light shining in the morning. Woo! We're at the bus wash! Oh! I fell right there. I really slipped the slick, wet surface. So I washed off the slipperiness too. I thought I'd done a pretty thorough job. So Harry got up on his ladder and got all the spots that I missed. Then I got the idea that maybe if we flipped open the hood of the bus, it might be easier to pressure wash a vertical surface than having the grime kind of splash around. So after a bit, oh, that didn't open. Oh, not like that. The other side is also fastened. I opened up the hood of the bus, and it came down okay. We're having a blast. Buses look so funny with their hoods up. With the front of the bus just about sprayed down, it was time to move up. That didn't move at all. But this way it worked. Move on to other parts of the bus. Considering how comfortable Harry was up on the ladder, I really should have seen this coming. But I didn't at all. Harry seemed as comfortable up there as anywhere on the ground. So I thought I'd pop up and check it out. And if he could do it, I could do it. I moved cautiously and made sure to only stand on areas of the bus that were near the ribbing and the rivets, because the other sections tended to wave or bend or just creak as I moved around. On the whole, this is a really effective way of spraying off the top of the bus, and definitely an experience that I'll never forget. Is the job well done? Is there? Alright, I'll move the camera. What? No, no, it did. What? I know, yeah. 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 No problem. There we go. Pressure washing was complete. It was time to enjoy the view of a beautiful, clean, future GrowBus.